YouTube fam? How y'all doing? TM Nation, how y'all doing? For those of you that are new to the channel, I'm Tech Mo. Welcome. I'm glad you stopped by. On the menu today, we have a newer pair of Anker Soundcore earbuds. These are the Life A2 NC true wireless earbuds. I've had my pair for just over a week now, and at $79.99, guys, I'm telling you, they remind me a lot of my favorite pair of true wireless earbuds, the Liberty 2 Pros. But get this, these have active noise canceling. But one thing that you guys got to keep in mind is that you can usually find the Liberty 2 Pros on sale for about $109 or so. And like I said, the Life A2 NCs are on sale right now for 79 bucks. So if your brain works the way that mine does, the natural question then becomes, what are the main differences in between these earbuds? And if the Life A2 NCs provide what you need, you don't have to shell out the extra coin for the Liberty 2 Pros. Well, in this video, I got you covered. We'll take a look at more of the specs and features of the Life A2 NCs so that you can make a more informed buying decision. I have my mic audio quality test so that you guys have an idea of how they perform for voice calls. Followed by that, I did throw in my water test for anybody that's considering picking these up for exercise. And last but certainly not least, I did throw in my leakage test for anybody out there that's concerned about how well people around you will be able to hear what you're listening to. But for the basics, as you saw in the intro, you get pretty much everything you would expect to get inside of the box. You have your user manual and documentation, a few sets of different sized ear tips and ear wings so that you can see which ones fit in your ears the best. You get a USB Type-C cable to charge the case, and last but not least, you get your earbuds and the charging case. The case does feel sturdy in the hands and it's made out of a harder plastic material, so I don't think you'll have any issues keeping the earbuds safe. The size of the case that you'll get with the Life A2 NC earbuds is comparable to what you'll get with the Liberty 2 Pros. Neither is that small, but they'll certainly fit into a pocket, a purse, a book bag, or anything of that nature. Taking a better look at the Life A2 NC case, you have 3 LED lights in the front to display the case's charging status. Besides that, you really don't have too much going on the outside of the case. You do have your USB Type-C charging port in the back. Followed by that, you do have a pairing and reset button on the bottom. Battery life wise with the Life A2 NCs, you can expect to get 7 hours or so on a single charge, but using the case, you can get up to 35 hours. One thing that I do want to note for you guys though is that they do feature quick charging, so only 10 minutes worth of charging will get you an hour and a half worth of usage. And in my opinion, quick charging is a really nice feature to have. I can tell you from experience, I've sat outside in my car at the gym with dead earbuds on more than one occasion. In cases like this, quick charging is a killer feature to have because all I have to do is plug the earbuds in for a few minutes and I'll be all set. Now, unfortunately, one feature that you do not get with the Life A2 NC case is wireless charging. That is a feature that you do get with the Liberty 2 Pro case, so if that's a major feature for you, keep this in mind. Moving on and taking a look at the design of the Life A2 NC earbuds, I must say I do like it. As you can see, they don't have any stems coming down the sides of the earbuds, but they do have the wing hooks to help keep them in your ears. In my opinion, the size of these earbuds is right where it needs to be. The overall form factor makes these very simple to put in and take out of your ears. On the other hand, if being discreet is your thing, these might not be the right earbuds for you because they do stick out quite a bit. Like I said earlier, these are not mini earbuds, so if somebody's standing either directly in front of you or behind you, they will be able to see them sticking out of your ears. Speaking of the comfort that you'll get with these earbuds, the fit in the ears is great for me. I don't have any issues in terms of how they feel. If you have the correct sized ear tips and wing hooks installed, you'll get a really nice seal in the ears and some nice passive noise canceling. But outside of the fit, remember guys, with the Life A2 NCs, you're also getting hybrid active noise canceling. I have tried out the ANC in a bunch of different environments, and in my opinion, they do a respectable job of eliminating some of your ambient noise. While I was testing the ANC that you get with these earbuds, I would say they do a fair to good job of reducing noises such as a fan buzzing, light talking, or an engine running. Another nice feature that you do have with these earbuds is compatibility with the Soundcore app. Within the app, you do have different ANC modes that you can choose from, and they'll adjust based on your surroundings. On the other hand, you do also have transparency mode with these earbuds, so if you want to hear what's going on around you, you can activate it and you'll be all set. One thing that I do want to touch on for you guys is I have used these for exercise on more than one occasion, and even when I became sweaty, they stayed in place without any issues whatsoever. The way that they fit down into your ears also does a pretty good job of pushing whatever you're listening to directly down into them. Now they're not perfect and they are gonna leak some sound, but it's not terrible. Through my testing, I'd say that the leakage that you get with these earbuds is medium to high, but I did take a sample for you guys to judge for yourselves. Let's take a listen. As far as the Bluetooth version, with these you're getting Bluetooth 5.0 and pairing is super simple. All that you have to do is take the earbuds out of the charging case. That'll automatically put them into pairing mode. Once you've done that, you'll see the flashing lights on the earbuds. This is letting you know that you're good to find them on your device. Connect to them and you'll be good to go. For those of you that are concerned with the latency, I've used these with both my iPhone 12 Pro and my Galaxy S21 through the YouTube app and the Amazon Prime apps. I haven't noticed any lag. Everything seemed to be pretty synced up. For the playback controls that you get with the Life A2 NCs, they give you touch controls, and so far they've worked fine for me, no issues. You do have the ability to customize the playback controls that you have with the earbuds, but you're gonna have to pick and choose at some point because you only have double press and long press. This is one area that the Liberty 2 Pros have a huge advantage in. I can pretty much customize the playback controls on these earbuds to do anything that I want them to do. With the Life A2 NCs on the other hand though, you're never gonna have all of your playback controls at one time. Like I said, you're gonna have to pick and choose. Speaking a little bit more about the Soundcore app, it still allows you to do all of the things that you know and love. With the Life A2 NCs, you can access the full library of Soundcore EQs, and you can also create your own if you want to. As far as the water resistance, with the Life A2 NCs, you get IPX5, which is a little bit better than you'll get with the Liberty 2 Pros. These are going to give you IPX4, but through my testing, both pair do just fine even when they're wet. Now, I will say you should not submerge them into water, but if they happen to get wet by a splash of water or sweat, they'll be okay. For my water test with the Liberty 2 Pros, check that video out, but I did do my Life A2 NC water test in this video. Let's see what happened. Alright guys, so specs and features out of the way, let me touch on the sound quality that you'll get with the Life A2 NCs, because even though I own a lot of different Soundcore earbuds, these have impressed me. The sound signature that you get with these is pretty well balanced in my opinion. You get a nice mix of clear highs and mids along with that nice thumping bass. I do usually listen to my pair using my own custom EQ, but even if you use the Soundcore default EQ, you get some nice clarity with these earbuds. To my ears, these do a relatively good job with sound separation. I'm usually able to hear those clear background instruments just fine, but at the same time, I'm also usually able to hear vocals and other sounds in my music just fine, so overall, I'm pleased with how these sound. One thing that I do want to note for you guys is that they get more than loud enough for my personal liking, but at max volume, you will get some distortion. At max volume, if you have your EQ set to be bass heavy, you will get this popping sound, so I would say if you like to listen to your music extra loud, dial your bass down just a little bit. Another area where the Life A2 NCs have impressed me in is in the call quality. Believe it or not, these earbuds have a total of 6 noise canceling mics and the Liberty 2 Pros only have 4. I have made several voice calls with both pairs of these earbuds and nobody has complained about how I sounded that I can remember, but I did take a sample for you guys so you can judge for yourselves. Let's take a listen. Alright guys, so right now I have the Life A2 NCs paired to my iPhone 12 Pro. As you can see right now, the audio that you're hearing is coming directly from the microphones on the earbuds. Now I'm not going to do any type of editing to this audio, so this should give you a pretty good idea of how these perform for voice calls. So taking everything into consideration guys, I like the Life A2 NCs a lot, and I think that these definitely do have a market. At about $30 cheaper than my Liberty 2 Pros, these are extremely solid for the price, but they're not gonna dethrone my Liberty 2 Pros yet. The sound that I get with these is just unmatched. I also like the fact that you do get wireless charging with the Liberty 2 Pro case, along with all of your playback controls at once. Those two features are killer for me. But on the other hand guys, if having ANC in transparency mode is important to you, These are no slouch by any means. I'd say buy them with no hesitation. You've made it this far in the video, guys. If you haven't dropped a like on it already, please do so, as it helps the channel grow and I appreciate it. Also, if this was your first time here, why don't you consider subscribing to the channel? I drop at least one video just like this per week. Other than that, guys, like I always say, y'all be safe, y'all stay positive, and most importantly, y'all have a great day. I will catch y'all in the next one, but until then, it's your boy Tech Mo, and I'm out. Peace.